Hi guys, my name is Michael Stillwell and I'm a student coordinator at the Piano Technician Academy. And one of the questions we get asked a lot is, do I need a piano to take this course? The answer is yes, you need access to a piano to take this course. So what some of our students do, sometimes we have a student who can't have a piano in their home for whatever reason. They live in an apartment, they can't get it upstairs, it's just not feasible. So sometimes those people will maybe tune a piano, work on a piano at a church. They'll go to the church and say, hey, I know you got all these pianos here. If you let me practice on that one in the basement, I'll give you free tunings for a year or something like that. They'll do it with schools like that too sometimes. Other people will buy a piano maybe on OfferUp or Craigslist or something for a couple $100, fix it up throughout the course, and then sell it for a profit at the end. So I'm here to show you just two different options for this. We have two pianos in front of me right now that are both $200 pianos off of Craigslist. And I'm going to take them apart and kind of show you why one of them is better than the other one for this particular course. So without further ado, I will start taking these pianos apart. Now that we have the pianos apart, we can kind of look at the insides, and this is where it really matters. So this particular piano is very old. It's about 100 years old. Actually, I think it's about 120 years old. But you can see there's random parts on here that have been replaced. This obviously means this part broke and they replaced it with another part from another piano. But you can see that some of these parts are even broken and they've been fixed poorly. There's glue bubbling out of some of these. You can see there's random parts in here, and a lot of this wood is just extremely old and extremely brittle. So if you take the course on something like this, you're really risking breaking parts and having to deal with fixing that kind of thing too. Also, on older pianos, you have to start to think about the bridge and the pin block. The pin block is behind here. This is just a decorative veneer on the front of this, but these pins go into what's called a pin block, and a piano this age is probably about a 7 or 8 ply pin block. And to put that into perspective, nowadays when we do pin blocks, we're using about 36 ply. And the theory is if one ply cracks, you got another 35 left. So in an older piano, you risk having a pin block that's cracked, which means it's very difficult to tune the piano. Now this is a $200 piano on Craigslist. It's not something that would be ideal for the course. Could you take the course on it? Yeah, but I highly recommend getting a piano a little bit more like this one. This is a $200 piano off of Craigslist, and it is a lot newer. It may not be as nice of a piano, but the parts are a lot newer. You can see this wood is a lot more blonde. You're not going to really risk breaking parts while you're working on this piano as much as you would on another piano, an older piano. Also, you're kind of a little bit safer as far as your pin block goes and these pins not slipping when you're tuning. Now, I've already looked at this piano, but one thing I want to tell you to look for too is you don't want to have a piano that has a cracked bridge. If the bridge is cracked, the piano is untunable. These pins will be moving around too much and the piano will be untunable until that bridge is cracked. So it's important to check your bridges. And when I was doing that on this piano, I noticed this bizarre thing. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this whoever did this has chosen to string these strings crossed over each other. And stuff like this kind of really indicates that some technician worked on this piano and kind of did what we would call maybe a hack job or something, because these is not how this goes. So is it the end of the world? No, we can take these off and we can put them where they go and kind of fix this work, but it's not ideal by any means. So I hope that helps you guys when you're looking for a piano to practice and to take this course on. Again, there's good $200 pianos and there's bad $200 pianos for different reasons, but a lot of our students will buy a piano like this for $200, clean it up, fix it up, vacuum all the dust, the dirt, everything out, regulate it, tune it, fix those issues like this, and then maybe turn around and sell it for, say, $800, $900 off of Craigslist and advertise it as a piano tuner owned piano. In fact, that's how this store started. That's what I did, and it just kind of grew and grew and grew. So It's totally doable. But if you guys have any questions about particular pianos that you're thinking about maybe purchasing for the course, always feel free to email them to me. I can kind of give you my 2 cents on it, but hopefully this kind of puts everything into perspective for you. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions at michael@pianotechnicianacademy.com. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.